minor audio issue when it comes to this, to the video I was just filming. Luckily, it was only 8 minutes long, so not that big of a deal. But it's When She Loved Me. And I love to sing it again because there was a minor oopsie in the recording, or two, I should say. So, let's see. At the beginning, I was talking about the theory about Jesse's previous owner, but I'll get to that at the end after I sing the song. Alright? Let's get started. This song was sung by Sarah McLachlan. Yes. Aced it. Just kidding. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And she was happy, so was I. When she loved me. Through the summer and the fall, we had each other, that was all. Just me and I together, like it was meant to be. And she was lonely, I was there to comfort her. And I knew that she loved me. So the years went by, I stayed the same. She began to drift away. I was left alone. I waited for the day when she said, I will always love you. And forgotten, never thought you'd look my way. Lean out at me and held me just like she used to do. And she loved me when she loved me. And somebody loved me. Everything was beautiful. Every hour spent together lives within my heart. When she loved me. Okay, so the theory is that Jesse's previous owner was Andy's mom, because in the movies we see Andy with a red hat. Where did he get the hat? It was most definitely from his mother, because it's a girl's hat, not to infer, but it would make sense, but why did she give away Jesse? I mean, as the song says, she moved on. She was quite the cowgirl in her youth. But as she grew older, she started getting to makeup, song, and music. Like she had that thing, with I forget what to call it, and it's like in my mind right now. And that's alright. People can move on. And it's also, makes sense when it comes to toys. Because after a while, we won't play with the same toys. it's like, as babies, we grow up playing with the little things hanging above their head, you know? And then they move on to balls and um, uh, telephones, those kid telephones or whatever, squeaky toys and whatever. And then they grow up to toddlers with the little um, roller things, some maybe, and then a rocking horse, etc., etc. And then, yeah, you know what I mean. And you have to get rid of those toys after a while because no one else is going to use them. So you might as well give them to someone else, you know? And then, well, this also applies to relationships. It could be any relationship. Couples who break up after a while because it's just not working. Like, they're not communicating as well as they used to, and they want us to move forward into something kind of on another level in a way, which can either be marriage or breaking up. But there's also platonic relationships, and that's what I'm going to be kind of pinpointing. For me at least, like, it applies to me quite a bit when it comes to friendships I've had over the years, and then those friendships kind of faded away after one stops communicating and stuff. This also kind of applies to me. I don't remember. Yeah, it's happened once, although this girl and I weren't that close. This was during college. But there was one friendship in high school that the mom thought we were like friends for 3 years when we were only friends for 1 year. That like that for that long, and it was, yeah. She and I were very close, and it sucks when we stop contacting each other. I tried to talk to her over the years, but it just didn't happen. Um, um, it's keeping in contact with those that will actually keep in contact with you, you know? Like, each side has to show, like, willingness to kind of be in this friendship. Otherwise, it's just one-sided, and we don't need one-sided relationships. We need to be confident in ourselves. We need to show that we can be, that we can set boundaries, and show that we're not, what does Charlotte Tilbury say? I forget what she says. But I love, like, yeah, I just love her advice. It's like, I'll think about it. It's like, yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm trying to think exactly what she says. It's like, doormat. Don't be a doormat. Like, we don't need doormats. We're not a doormat. We're, in fact, a door. And we can shut people out when we say so. And if they disrespect that boundary, well, prosecution. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Who knew this would be a relationship video advice thing? Anyway, I'm saying all this and not even have had one date in my entire life. It's crazy. Yeah. Alright. Before I cut off the audio very quickly, that's what I did in the last video, for this topic. But yeah, Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe to this channel, Fan of Disney 101. I am Maria, and I'll see you later.